Yes, today we are in block 16. Today we are in block 16 and the block name is What a Wonder. The block name is What a Wonder. Today we have math time. Today we have math time. In math time, we are going to measure and compare the capacity of the container using non-standard units. That is, we are going to guess the capacity and we are going to measure the capacity of the container using non-standard units, and we are going to measure and compare the capacity of jug and the cup, and we are going to compare the capacity of different containers. So are you all ready, children? Are you all ready? Everyone sit straight? Everyone sit straight. Ready? Yes, first we will guess the capacity. First we will guess the capacity. Yes, look at the picture in the slide and tell me what you see. What do you see? Look at the picture. Yes, a glass and a mug, right? A glass and a mug. Now everyone can tell me from which container we will drink juice or water? Think and tell me from which container we will drink juice or water? From the glass or a mug? Yes, so we drink juice or water from glass, right? Super, I'm getting answer. Very good. So today we are going to measure the capacity of the container. That is how much space the different containers have or how much the different containers hold. Yes? So first we will measure the capacity of the container. That is how much the container can hold. Okay, so we will measure the capacity of the container using non-standard units. That is measuring the capacity using glass, bottle caps, spoon, cup, mug, bowl. Yes, is my screen is visible? Yes. So we are going to measure capacity with all these things. Okay. Now let's do an activity to measure the capacity of the container using a mug, cup, bottle cap, spoon and dropper. So we are going to measure the capacity of each things here. Okay. First, we will measure the capacity of the mug with the cup. Okay. By pouring the water from a small container to the big container. So let's measure the capacity of the mug. Yes. So let's do an activity. So I want all my children to listen carefully. Yes. Yes. So here we have a mug, a glass, a mug, a cup, bottle cap, spoon and dropper. Okay. And a bowl of water. First, we are going to measure the capacity of the mug with the cup. So, we are going to measure the capacity of the mug with the cup. So, how much cup will fill the mug, children? How much? How many cup will fill the mug? So, let's find out. Let's pour the water from the cup to the mug. So, let's count. Let's count it. So, count along with ma'am, children. Let's count how many cups of water we pour. Yes. Count along with ma'am. 1, 2. So, 2 cups fill the mug. So, 2 cups fill the mug. Next, we will measure the capacity of the cup using bottle cap. Okay, how many bottle caps will fill the cup? Let's find out. Let's count along with ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 bottle caps fill the cup. So 6 bottle caps fill the cup. So next, we will measure the capacity of the bottle cap using spoon. So how many spoons will fill the bottle cap? Let's find out. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So how many spoons fill the bottle cap? 3 spoons fill a bottle cap. So next, we will measure the capacity of the spoon using the dropper. So how many droppers will fill the spoon? Let's find out. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 droppers fills a spoon. So 6 droppers fills the spoon. So 2 cups fill the mug. 6 bottle caps fill the cup. 3 spoons, fill the bottle cap, and 6 droppers, fill the spoon, right? So we measure the capacity of the containers. Yes, so I hope you all listen the video carefully. Now everyone tell me how many cups fill a mug? How many cups fill a mug? Can I have answers in the chat box? Guys, I want answers only in the chat box, dear. Yes? How many cups fill a mug? Yes, 2. So 2 cups fill a mug. So which holds more? A cup or a mug? Mug holds more, right? Now tell me, how many bottle caps fill a cup? How many bottle caps fill a cup? Yes, 6. Very good. I'm getting answer. So, 6 bottle caps fill a cup. So now tell me which holds more water? Which holds more? A cup or a bottle cap? Cup, right? Very good. Now tell me, how many spoons fill a bottle cap? How many spoons fill a bottle cap? Yes, how many spoons fill a bottle cap? 3, right? Yes, 3. 3 spoons fill a bottle cap. So now tell me which holds more, bottle cap or spoon? Which holds more, bottle cap or spoon? Bottle cap, right? Very good. So how many droppers fill a spoon? How many droppers fill a spoon? Yes, 6 droppers fill a spoon, right? So here, spoon holds more, right? So how do we know which container holds more, children? How do you know which containers hold more? Yes? So we see which container is big and small. So we see which container is big and small, and we pour water from small container to big container, right? We pour water from small container to big container, and we take more than one pour of the small container to the big container. So big containers hold more water, right? So big containers hold more water. So we measure the capacity of the containers, right?
Yes, children. So, we measure the capacity of each container. Yes. Now, moving on to the next one. Measure and compare the capacity of jug and the cup. Yes. Yes. All of you sit straight. Yes, I want all my children to sit straight now and listen. Here we have a jug and a cup. Okay. Okay. Which container can hold more water? Tell me which container can hold more water? A jug or a cup? Yes, I'm getting answers in the chat box. Very good, jug. Yes. Let's check our guess from the content book. Okay? Guess how much. This is from the content book, volume 4. Okay, guess how much. Okay, let me read it. I want all my children to listen. Jack has one jug full of juice. He puts the juice into 4 glasses. Now the jug is empty. The glasses are full. Yes, can you see the picture, children? Here is a boy named Jack. Okay, he is Jack and he has a jug full of juice. Can you see that? He has a jug full of juice. Okay, so he puts the juice into 4 glasses. How many glasses are here? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 glasses. So, Jack puts the juice into 4 glasses. Now, the jug is empty and the glasses are full, isn't it? Because he poured all the juice into the 4 glasses. So, now tell me how many cups fills the jug? How many cups fills the jug? Yes, exactly 4. 4. Very good. So the capacity of the jug is 4 cups. So the capacity of the jug is 4 cups. Isn't it? So how is the amount of water in the jug is same as the water in the 4 cups? How? How? We know that these 4 cups fills the jug, isn't it? These 4 cups fills the jug. So the amount of water in the jug is same as the amount of water in the 4 cups. So jug holds 4 cups of water. And we also come to know that jug can hold more, isn't it? Now, moving on to the next one, let me read it. Jack needs one big bucket of water. How many small buckets of water will fill one big bucket? Yes, now look at the picture, children. Here we have one big bucket, okay? And here we have 2 small buckets of water. Yes, now Jack needs that one big bucket of water. He needs water in the big bucket, okay? Big bucket. So, how many small buckets of water will fill one big bucket? He has 2 small buckets, isn't it? Yes, then yeah, he wants the big bucket of water. So, what do you have to do? Let's find out what he is going to do with that 2 small buckets of water. Okay. Let me read it. Jack puts one small bucket of water into the big bucket. The big bucket is only half full. Okay. Now look at this picture. So he has a one big bucket and 2 small buckets of that full of water. Now Jack puts one small bucket of water into the big bucket. Now the big bucket is half full. Can you see that? Now the big bucket is half full. So Jack puts another small bucket of water into the big bucket. The big bucket is full. Yes, now look at this picture. Now the big bucket is full. How? How? Because Jack puts another small bucket of water into the big bucket. So the capacity of the big bucket is 2 small buckets, isn't it? So how many small buckets can fill up big buckets? 2, exactly. So 2 small buckets fills one big bucket. So how is the amount of water in the big bucket is same as the amount of water in 2 small buckets? How? Because we know that these 2 buckets fills the one big bucket, isn't it? So the amount of water in one big bucket is same as the amount of water in 2 buckets. So the capacity of the big bucket is 2 small buckets. Yes? So now tell me, how many small buckets of water will fill 2 big buckets? Yes, you have to think it and tell me, okay? Here, yes, I'm getting answers in the chat box. Very good. Here we have one big bucket. So, 2 small buckets fills one big bucket. Yes, now how many small buckets can fill 2 big buckets? Imagine that these are 2 big buckets. Yes, and we know that yes, here are small buckets. Okay. So here we have 2 big buckets and the question is how many small buckets will fill 2 big buckets? We already know that 2 small buckets can fill one big bucket, isn't it? So another 2 small buckets can fill another big one. So totally 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So, yes, I'm getting answers in the chat box. So, 4 small buckets fills 2 big buckets. Yes? Hope you all clear with this. So, this is how we have to measure the capacity of the containers. Which one can hold more and which one can hold less. Yes? Yes. Now, moving on to the next one. Now, we are going to compare the capacity of different containers. Okay, we are going to compare the capacity of different containers. Here, we have 2 jars. Okay, now imagine that 6 guests. Okay, imagine 6 guests are coming to our house. Okay, 6 guests are coming to our house and we need to serve them cold juice. Okay, we need to serve them juice. So 6 guests means we need to serve them 6 glasses of juice. How many glasses? How many glasses? 6 glasses of juice. Okay. Which jar will you choose to keep all 6 glasses of juice? Whether the first one or the second one. Yes. Okay. Now let's check our guess. I'm getting answers in the chat box. Let's check our guess with an activity. Okay. Yes, I want all my children to sit straight and observe this activity. Okay. Yes. So, imagine that 6 guests are coming to our house and we need to serve them 6 glasses of juice. Isn't it? Yes. So, here we have glasses of juice. So, how many glasses? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 glasses of juice and we have 2 jars. And we have 2 jars. Now we are going to pour the glasses of juice in the first jar to check whether it can hold all the 6 glasses of juice. Shall we do that? Yes. Now we are going to pour all 6 glasses of juice in the first jar, and we are going to see whether it can hold all the 6 glasses or not. Okay. Okay. First, ma'am is going to pour the first glass. Let me count it as 1. 1 minute. Okay, I want all my children to count along with me while we are pouring the glasses of juice. Okay. So 1. Are you all counting? 2. So now ma'am is taking the third one. 3. And then 4. And then what happened to the jar now? After pouring 4 glasses of juice, what happened? The jar is full, isn't it? Yes, very good. The jar is full. So, we can't pour the other 2 glasses of juice, isn't it? Yes. So, now we need to check with the second jar whether it can hold 4 glasses, all the 4 glasses, 6 glasses of juice or not. Okay. Now we are going to pour all the 6 glasses of juice into the second jar, and we are going to check whether it can hold all the 6 glasses or not. The first jar holds only 4 glasses, isn't it? Now we'll check with the second jar. Yes, I want all my children to count along with me. This is 1. And then 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Wow. So, it holds all these 6 glasses of juice, isn't it? The second jar holds all the 6 glasses of juice. The first jar holds only 4 glasses of juice. Okay, now tell me, which jar should we keep the juice in? To which jar should we keep the juice? The second jar. The second jar is big. I am getting answers in the chat box. Very good. How did we know which jar is bigger? How did we know? The jar that holds 6 glasses of juice is the bigger one, isn't it? We know this because we compare the 2 jars. One jar holds 6 glasses of juice and the other one holds only 4 glasses of juice, and 6 is more than 4. So we compared and we found out that which one is bigger. So here we measured and compared the capacity of 2 containers, that is which one holds more. Yes? Hope you all clear with this. Okay. So, in today's math time, we learn to measure and compare the capacity of the containers using non-standard units. Yes, using non-standard units. That is using, you can measure using cups, bowls or spoons. Yes. And also we measured and compared the capacity of the jug and the cup by observing the video. Isn't it? So with this, from today's learning, we have worksheets 16.2 and 16.5 from the workbook, Young Explorer workbook, volume 4. And then again a worksheet from 16.2, that is from writing practice book, and this is from content book. I can count from 1 to 50. Yes, this is from the content book. I want all my children to count the numbers from 1 to 50. Open your content book and you have to hop with your fingers while counting the numbers. Yes, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to say in that way. Yes. So this is from the content book. Yes. Now, are you all ready for the activity?
Turn on your video. I want all my children turn on your video. Are you all ready with empty water bottle, glass? If you don't have glass, you can use a bowl. Okay, but you need a empty water bottle. Yes, children, are you ready? Shall we start the activity? So what you have to do? Now we are going to measure the capacity of water bottle using cup or a bowl or a glass, whatever you having, you have to take that one and you have to take a bowl of water. Okay, big bowl of water. Okay, so if you are using cup, you should use until you have to fill the water bottle. You should not change. For one time you can't use cup, for other time you can't use glass. Okay, to fill the water bottle we should use only one thing, either glass or a bowl. And please noted, while pour the water, you should take full glass of water or a full bowl of water. You should not take off full 3, 4. Okay, you should take only full glass of water or full glass of full bowl of water. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to take the water and pour in the water bottle. By pouring, what you have to do, you have to count how many cup needed to fill the water bottle. For that you have to do counting. While pouring the one by one, you have to count and pour. Okay, if you are using cup, if you are using glass, if you are using bowl, you have to take till the water bottle fills. Okay, I hope all my children are doing this activity. Children, so after this you have to write in your Max CW note. Okay, so ma'am will send you an MBM app, so you have to fill here. So you have to fill here how many cups are needed to fill a bottle. If you are using cup, if you are using bowl, if you are using glass. Okay, you have to write that number of count. Okay.